Hello PIM people and welcome. I'm Rasmus and today's session is about the AI assistant in Struct PIM. I really look forward to create this video because I think it's so goddamn cool. All systems need to have an AI integration today, so nothing new about that, but Struct PIM made theirs fairly recent this year. And it have two sides to it. So one thing is the integration to ChatGPT engine, so you can ask it to generate product text, which is, in my opinion, what have been most highlighted for this AI assistant. But I think it's way more useful, the translation part of it. So that's the other leg of this. And this is what we will cover in today's video, is about the translation part. I think it's tremendously cool, and I think that it's totally overlooked in the market. So, and why I think it is because you can get really good translations of everything in the system and get or unlock new markets really fast. Where I worked previously, we had translators or writers sitting doing these translations and doing these text for the marketing team, so it could look nice and everything. And this was time consuming. So to enter a new market or penetrate a new market took time to get everything in that language. And now you can just decide, today I want to expand to X market, add that language into PIM, and then you can translate all the localized fields you have in here and then get them translated into the language you want. And boom, then you're ready to enter into that market. And this is, in my opinion, totally a game changer. So what I will foresee, I'm just guessing right now, but what I'll foresee is Struct PIM have mentioned they see a lot of people taking the AI assistant on board. This is good. Keep doing that for the rest of the customers out there. But I'll foresee that many people will start using the translating part and then wait with the text generation part for product text or other text you wanted to generate for you, because they kind of want to be in control of what is written about their products. And I get that feeling and I get that point of view. But in my opinion, when I'm a customer on a web page, I rarely look at that text about you will become a new person and you will be together with the new kids on the block if you buy this product or whatever. I straight goes into the facts. This is a shirt. I want to see the fabric it's created of, what color it is, what size is, stuff like that, or whatever technical stuff I'm buying. I'm looking at the facts. I don't look at that fancy product text about you will become a better person if you do that, or our company stands for whatever reason. I might be one of a kind and I'm the only one, but I guess most customers don't look specific at these things, but more at what properties does the product have. So I urge you to try use the text generating engine to generate on some of your products. Start low. If you have a lighter or lower brand that you not care that much about, try to use it there and see if your sales will drop. I bet it will not, and you will be able to generate these texts way faster. I will have a completely different video about how to do that, but I just want to highlight this idea and why I think you should give more power to the AI assistant and let it decide these things. You can penetrate and markets and get a lot of other products way faster out to the market, and I don't think the customers will notice if you have a specific writer writing something really nice for that product, or you have used the text generation. Anyway, this is about translation, so let's dive into it and see how you can use it. So I have to say how people translated earlier before you can see the great benefits of this. So there are two ways typically that people translated earlier before the AI assistant implementation. So if you have a product here, like I have on the screen, then if you click that one, then you have this translation mode you can go into. This will give you all the localized fields on that product, not just specific for the general tab, but all the fields that is localized and can be translated. So I click that one. I define in the top here that I want to generate from English to Danish, and I can add multiple fields. So I have these languages in my system now, and as you can see, I'll see the product name in English here and ready to be translated in these languages for a translator, and that of course will be time consuming. A Another thing, I'll just leave one of them into like this. So another thing is you typically went in here and yeah, these got changes. Typically went in here and took all these products and you exported a file containing, of course, the internal ID. Again, I take for granted that you have looked at exporting in one of the other videos before you see this one, or else go to one of these videos. Then you will take the name in English, this one, and then the name in, name in Danish next to it. And then you'll export that one, and you will have the English name, of course, and the Danish name next to it in the Excel file. You'll send that to a translating company or whoever is doing this. They will add in their translation for these fields, and then you will use the import function over here, which will also be explained in a different video, to import these changes in. Time consuming, not the export and import part, but having someone else to sit manually and look through it and use translating services online or whatever. Time consuming, and it takes time to get these translated versions into the market. You get the point. So I'll start small. So let's deselect all of these, select one of them. Oh, sorry, select one of them here. Go into this translate mode on that specific product. I still want to translate to all these languages, but now you have this auto translate field that is up here. You can click this one. Do I want to translate all the values, meaning all the languages here, or only empty fields? Let's take empty fields. Imagine you have already translated some you want to keep in there. That's it. It gives a French version of that and a German version of that. That's simple. You can do the same here. Translate for all values. Boom. And you have all the languages. Save translation, save changes. Then you're ready to use these languages for this product. But of course you have 100,000 different products in your system, so you don't want to go into each individual product and do this. So what you want to do is you want to multi-select a lot of them, go to actions, translate data. It will ask you, should I translate all fields, or do you want to specifically mention which fields you want to translate? In this case, let's go for all of them. Okay, cool. What language to translate from? Of course, English. You can only select one language here. Makes sense. Where to translate from. Select that one. And what languages do you want to translate to? In this case, I want to translate to all of them because I don't have any values for it. Done. Do you want to translate for all of them, or do you only translate where translation is missing? That was kind of the same that you saw before. So imagine you already have someone translated a lot of your products already. You won't override them. So you say only where it's missing. Boom. And then it starts a background task. You can either click this icon here. It's behind me. Let me go to the other side. You can either click this one, or you can go over here and background task, and you will see it running here. So this is the one. You can click that one. I can see all the translation in here, and I can decide if I want to approve them one by one, or what I want to do. Or I can just select I approve all of them. There you are. Now you have translated into these additional 3 languages for your products, and you're ready to go. That simple, that fast. Try it out yourself. Try it out. It's fast, it's amazing, it works great. So I have a few other things I want to show. So I have mentioned earlier that the power is on these global lists and how you can link them together with complex attributes on top of it. Yeah, I have mentioned that I'm really happy about the way Struct have built that solution. But so that means you also need to translate these global lists to be ensured that everything is translated. Now it's only the information on the product itself. So you can just do this exact same behavior in here. Go into the demo list we have created earlier with my specific colors. Select all of them, and then let's go one back, because some of these fields are not localized. So if I go into configuration global list here, then I want to see here in the list view the name also for name for German and French, like this, and I want to see them next to the Danish one and up here. So you see the part about drag and dropping this around. Save that one, go back to the list. Now you'll see these empty fields. So this is what I want to show you. Now I can select, you could do the translation without having them visible in the view here, but I just want, for the demo purpose, of course, to have them visible for everybody. Select all of them and then translate data. Totally same feeling that you had before. Translate from English, yes. Translate to all of these languages, yes. Only translate the missing ones, same feeling, same behavior, and same goes for the base color list. So you can just imagine how easy it is just to translate a ton of global list you have in your system, and then you're ready to go for a different language. So imagine you have translated everything now, and you are in a situation where your boss come and tell you, okay, we want to expand to Poland now. Can you please help us add this language so we can get things going tomorrow? Yes, sir. So you will go here to settings and you will go to languages, add a language, Polish, give it a name, like this. Now you have it in your system. I can go to this area again, select all of them, translate data, yes, all fields from English, select. Oh, and now we have one of these caching issues. This is a live demo, so this is a good example. So you could either, it's supposed to be here, but Struct PIM are using both a Microsoft SQL database underneath it, and then they have Elasticsearch in between to make things fast when you're doing search in here. But sometimes some of the changes are just stored directly in the database, and it will just be updated in the Elasticsearch caching layer when a update is initiated. So you can either go into maintenance, and then you can rebuild all of this. This means rebuilding, asking the Elasticsearch engine to rebuild everything that match what is in the Microsoft SQL database. You can do this, just start all of them. Or if you know it's only related to global list, then you can go for that one. You can see there are a ton of different layers here that you could rebuild. All of it will, we'll just try to do all of them now. All of it will end up in background tasks here, and you will see when it's done. In this particular case, I'm pretty sure it's just because the browser haven't picked it up. So I can probably just do a refresh of the page and let's see if that solved the problem. Okay, I'll mark all of them. Go for translate. Yes, all the fields. English. And yes, there it is. Polish. Done. Only where values are missing or translation are missing, that's a new background task. So we will just wait on that to succeed. It's processing now. There is done. Click that one. You will have all the Polish translation here. So approve all of them. That's it. Then you're ready for the Polish market. That's it. Translate, of course, your global list as well, but then you're done. Not a big deal. And then you can tell your boss, I'm ready for tomorrow. So I hope you're getting the point why I see that the AI assistant is a brilliant job in expanding or unlocking new markets. So easy. I also, of course, want to show where you set this up. Forgot that in the beginning. So AI assistant is a new point down here. You can get enabled if you buy that subscription. So in settings, you will see AI assistant. And then in here, you have one tab saying translation. And you add in your Azure translation service key in here. And of course, they have prepared for using in the future other services, but right now it's Azure Cognitive Service they have integrated to and using the translating part there, where you in your data center is or your subscription is based for that specific service. Western Europe, you know all of this if you're familiar to Azure. And yes, you can see there is a new one for text generation. That's a separate video, so go and watch that one and see how cool that is. And I can only imagine what will come, what will come here next. I can only imagine that AI assistant, the way of asking online services to do stuff for you will get more and more tabs in here. So that'll be exciting what Struct PIM will come up with for the future. Okay, I hope you get my exciting about the translation part. I really think that this will unlock a lot of potential for you guys out there. If this have raised any questions or anything, reach out, of course. If you want to have a demo of this specific feature or a demo in general of Struct PIM, reach out to me or one of the other Struct PIM partners out there. We will love to show what the tool can do. I hope that the content in this video is worth a like or a subscribe. If not, no biggie at all. I'll just wish you a great day and have a good one. Bye.